How will this game affect the MVP race?
Oh, Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes, a.k.a. Patrick Mahomeboy, is back in the league.
Is he?
Yeah, he in the catbird seat.
Says you?
He's in the catbird seat now. Skip Bayless, you know Drew Brees threw for 127 yards all last night?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes has 7 quarters or more than 127 yards passing. Now, they both have 2 losses. But in Patrick Mahomes' 2 losses, he's averaging 415 yards passing with 5 touchdowns. But his defense is giving up 48.5 points in those game losses. Can you imagine? Do you ever think the Kansas City Chiefs will lose a game in which their defense hold a team to 13 points? Because that's what happened last night, Skip Bayless. Drew Brees on his watch. You say the national televised, that was Patrick Mahomes. He cost him the game.
Well, he did.
What did Drew do last night? Did he cost him the game? Yes or no? Simple yes or no?
Well, he just threw 1 interception as opposed to the eyesore game that Patrick Mahomes played here in the Coliseum against the Rams, in which he committed 5 turnovers, 2 for touchdowns.
Guess what? And he still threw more touchdowns than he had turnovers. Drew Brees had 1 and 1. Oh, my bad. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Turning the ball over, fumbling the ball. Look scared. Patrick Mahomes has never looked scared, Skip Bayless. You know that and I know that. Drew Brees losses, Dak Prescott, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Patrick Mahomes losses, Jared Goff, Tom Brady. Skip, this thing was neck and neck. Now, with 1 fewer game, Patrick Mahomes has 366 more yards and 7 more touchdowns. Now, at the end of Sunday night, what do you think those numbers will be? I feel comfortable in saying, I feel real comfortable, Alex, that my homeboy's not in the catbird seat. He got him old nice, nice Rolls Royce, Skip. He driving, I can see him coming down right now, coming down Sunset like this here, on an old big boy. Drew Brees in trouble, Skip Bayless. It's over. In the words of Luther Vandross, it's over now.
Is that what he's?
Yep.
So, Alex, do you find it odd that Shannon Sharpe, who played for the Denver Broncos and despised the Kansas City Chiefs, is now trying to make the case for a Kansas City Chief quarterback being the MVP? Do you know no shame, Shannon Sharpe?
That lets you know I'm unbiased.
Unbiased?
I'm unbiased.
You don't have deep, dark hatred of the Kansas City Chiefs? Thank you.
Raiders, too.
Yeah, so I don't know how you can defend a Patrick Mahomes who got outgunned by an aging 41-year-old quarterback that you say should be retired by now, and that quarterback threw for 182 in the 4th quarter to just
How many yards did he throw? How many yards did he throw in the 4th quarter? 182. Drew Brees had that for 4 quarters.
Oh,
Thank you, you're making my point. Go ahead, keep going. Keep it going. I don't even want to talk no more. You keep making them points like that.
You know, it's highly possible that Drew Brees just ran into what could become an all-time great defense last night.
There you go. Okay, Jerry Jones.
And you know who reminded me of something? My man Derek Brooks, the Hall of Famer, your fellow Hall of Famer.
He texted me last night.
He texted me again this morning, and he said, you know, that game reminded him of what they did in '99 as the Tampa defense when they went to the greatest show on turf in the NFC Championship game ahead of the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And they held Kurt Warner and company to, the final score was 11-6. Well, they lost that game, and St. Louis went on to win the Super Bowl over Tennessee. But the point was 11 points, and, you know, Dallas held, obviously, Drew Brees to 10 points. Well, it happens when you really know how to play defense. You have a good, sound scheme, and you can get after the passer.
Right.
In this case, they made Drew Brees look like he's too small. That's what they made him look like. They made him look like he's a 6-foot quarterback who was a little overmatched last night, right? Yeah. But there's still this thing called body of work, and there's still this thing called prisoner of moment, and you're just being prisoner of moment because it's all you got today, and it's okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what you were last Monday. When my homeboy turned the ball over, you was talking about, Shannon, how do I get past this?
Well,
how do I get past this?
Okay, so they both have a blemish, one bigger than the other, on their resume.
No.
But it ain't over yet, but I'm going to give you this today. The playing field got leveled last night. It is now neck and neck. It is soon to be determined.
It's over.
It's over?
It's over.
How can Drew Brees is still 30 touchdowns to 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Drew Brees has a QBR even throwing in last night. He had 16 last night, which is lowest in 3 years. But you throw that in, so he's still 85 for the season to 84.